What's going on, YouTube? I know, a little bit late. Dog decided last minute that she needed to go outside. I was like, okay, hurry up. She had to take her sweet time doing it all. Hey, Ernie, how you doing? Wait till a few more people get in here. But it's been a hot day, and I haven't felt like being out here in the garage. I've just been staying inside the house. We got to like 106 today. Been a hot one. I can tell you right now, just being in the shade and everything, I can feel it being hot. Hey, Lex. Hey, Antonio. Cool gamer. Appreciate y'all being here. Do that. Wait, Marion. Okay, that's a new one. Haven't seen that one. Hope you ain't gonna rob us. But yeah, it's like I said, it's been a really hot day. Hey, Pickle. Yeah. Out there where you're at, Antonio, yeah. It's definitely gonna be a lot hotter out there. Hey, Tommy. Let's see. Hey, you're right. It's only 102 right now. All right. Yeah, I know. That's why I was saying that. All right. I actually got the link in there, and I'm going to do that. So all I can say is come in, mind your P's and Q's. Make sure to dot the I's and cross your T's. And behave. The only thing I'm going to ask. Oh, 124. Yeah, that is a little bit definitely on the toasty side. Well, we were at 106 earlier. And I think that was our high 106, 107, something like that. And yeah. But yeah, definitely we're definitely having the warm going on right now. Of course, Antonio, that's normal for you. All right, we got orange for you. Yeah.
Hi, Mater.
And you still got YouTube going, I can tell.
Yeah, I just muted my phone.
Okay. Oh, 72% humidity. Ooh, that's gonna make it rough out there.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah.
Hi,
The high
Antonio.
Yeah, that high temp with the high humidity, that's really gonna make it bad. Oh hell, I'll take the 80s. Now I don't know if that's the 1980s. I'd rather have maybe the 1960s, 1970s, maybe early 1980s.
I'm ready for the 60s.
Yeah, I'd take that right now. I mean, I'd even take the 70s.
Yeah.
Now I tell you what's really funny is that when I used to work out there at Scarborough, we could have the temperatures in the uh, upper 70s, low 80s.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi,
No,
Arnie.
nobody would want to show up. Okay. But as soon as we got up in the upper 80s, low 90s, everybody and their brother want to come out there. I'm going, you don't show up on a nice, cool day, but you want to show up when you're going to be sweating your butt off outside.
I would rather show up on the day that you're going to literally, pardon this, go through hell for your interview than the nice, easy peasy, because that shows your potential boss whether or not you can hack it.
Right.
You made Marion, Vanessa, Pickle. I am doing great. I got to spend time with a 6.5-month-old baby today.
Yep.
And yes, I have pictures of the baby. She's not mine biologically, so I would not put her out there. And even if I did, mom and dad have expressly said no social media without me knowing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because there's some sketchy people out there.
Yeah, because she actually went and did the babysitting while I went for job interview.
I'm sorry, I missed you.
Yep.
But, sorry.
Like I said, she was actually over there doing that.
Hi, Emily.
Hey, Emily. Hey, Lewis. But no, Crystal was actually babysitting while I was at job interview number 1 today.
And Gamer, Emily, and Lewis, hello.
Yep.
Be right back. I need to get yarn. I don't want to do my cotton because my hands are dried out. So, well, I've got this one granny square. I've got it half done because I had 6 balls. I have
only one granny square?
Yeah, it's one huge giant granny square.
Yeah. So is that melting? Yeah, that is away. All right, we'll bring in the other trouble. Arnie's other trouble.
I am not trouble.
You're Arnie's trouble.
Hi, Emily.
Hey, Arnie. Hey, Crystal.
Hello.
Hey, Mater.
Sorry, I had my 9mm in my mouth.
Are you still at the friend's house?
Me? No. This is my house. This is actually my craft room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had a craft room too.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that door, because you can see, well, if she goes the opposite direction, that's our fridge, and the mini one up there, unfortunately, no longer works.
Yes, but it worked for what I needed it for.
It still works for that, but that door right there, that's actually a door to the bedroom.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm doing 6 balls of Bernat Softy Chunky in denim blue.
Yep.
And the square I showed off is 3 out of the 6.
Yep. And then that light that's behind, part of the ceiling fan, that's actually part of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the other side of the shelf is a counter, the kitchen counter.
Yeah. Pickle, that you wouldn't be able to fix it with what I wound up accidentally doing to it. Yeah. Hey, Bryn. No, that's the one that, it actually does have a little freezer section. Also, well, that freezer section had about 1.5 inches ice thick, top and bottom on the cooler. And it's like, okay.
Wacky, oops, hole.
Yeah, let's just say that I took the ice pick and I was getting it there, getting it. And then, bam, it went up hitting the aluminum. And it happened to be one of the cooling, part of the cooling line. All the refrigerant come out.
For the little one or the big one?
The brown.
Yeah,
the
that
brown
little
up there.
Yeah, that little.
So now you use it for yarn?
No, actually, his mother is, we use it to hide the laundry pods for her clothes, because when my son was here, the laundry pods got taken out to the garage where the washing machine is, and all of a sudden there's no laundry pods to do her clothes after 5 weeks. Yeah, so they got up there.
Yeah, I know that.
Hiding them? She was hiding them?
Yeah,
No.
well, no, I was hiding them from my son because instead of using the liquid soap we have out there, he was lazy and threw the pods in there.
Right. But since he's no longer here, we don't have to worry about that.
But
And
until this is empty, why not?
right. I mean, I can take it out. I can strip it down because that cooling section and everything, that's all out of aluminum. And I can take the motor and everything out, the scrapyard, separate that, actually pay more money for an electric motor part than anything else. Like I said, separate the copper, aluminum from the steel and actually make some money on. And I've actually got one about that same size sitting over here, which I'm actually thinking about replacing that little sucker over here
Which,
with.
if you do that, I get the little sucker back in here.
That's fine.
He hasn't
But,
smoked in the house, does he?
No.
No.
Nope.
No.
I say that would ruin yarn.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, I have. I got yarn one time. It was probably about 15, 16 skeins, full skeins worth. I opened the bag and oh my lord, that just yuck.
Yeah.
And I had this plastic shelf. I had a smaller one that I had just assembled. I hadn't brought it in the house yet. Oh, stick it right outside, stick the yarn on top in front of a nice breeze. It sat out there for 2 days.
Yep.
I was good. And I had
Did it get rid of the smell?
it got rid of the smell.
That's good.
I had the ladies at group, what, month and a half ago,
Something like that.
bring me bring a blanket in that, hey, can somebody finish this crochet so we can get it to the lady who wants it, because it's the last blanket her grandmother worked on and grandma has to go into a nursing home.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't, the first time I looked at it, I opened the garbage bag and I shut the garbage bag. It's like, whoa. Oh, hello.
Yep.
It was like Michael had smoked or Mater had smoked like a pack of cigarettes and blew it right in my face.
Yeah.
Brought it
But-
home and
yeah.
he took it in the back bedroom and it sat out for about 3 weeks before I touched it.
But no, I don't smoke in the house, mainly out of respect for my mom and everything. But no, like I said, if I want a cigarette, I'm stepping out the back door, or I'm out here in the garage.
Lewis, my son was my baby, and he turned 19. So
Yep.
I'm good. He's back in Oklahoma, and he's going to do what he's going to do, and go from there.
Yep. Yeah, let's just say he got volunteered to
We're
move
going
back.
to leave it there, babe,
I know.
because you don't want me to go shut the stream down again, do you?
No, I know. But that's all I'm going to say. You don't have to say any more. And I knew you would.
Yeah.
I know you're that good.
Yeah, my goal is to do one wash rag and one skein of yarn until these sticks are done.
Yep.
And because with a 9mm and really thick yarn, it doesn't take long.
Yep.
Just gets boring and
Do you know the
repetitive.
pattern for that? Did you check the pattern? Can you do the pattern?
It's
Oh, you're
just a
working
straight.
on it.
Yeah, the one I'm working on is just double crochet in the round. It's a solid.
Is that for that lady? That
No,
what did-
I gave it back. See, this is August. I gave it back mid-July.
Yep.
And
but you were able to finish it?
and I still
Hey,
have yarn left from that.
Well, Pickle, I can tell you right now, yes, I'm glad. I can't believe I finally did hit 600. And that was today. And I can tell you right now, it's because of Maid Marian. Probably because she's the one I think that hit it 600 for me.
Yeah. I looked, I was at 246. So, hey. Hi, Angela.
But thank you. But yeah, I wound up going. Like I said, I went and I appreciate that pickle. I mean, I did not ever expect to even hit 500. Thank you, Antonio. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yes, you.
But no, I went and dropped her off this morning. That way she could babysit. I came back and did a few things here at the house. And of course, found my electric razor because I wanted to look decent going for the interview.
I like my scruffies.
I know you do, but anyways, I wound up going over there and
Tell people.
started off with 4 people for the interview. Within 5 minutes, we were down to 3. And it's only because one person, she
Nice,
started,
Lou.
that's good. Getting there. Anyway, she started talking about doing background check and drug testing and everything. One guy, he actually admitted that he had a felony that was on his record for about 7 years ago. And basically it's like, okay, well, I guess that counts me out. He literally just, before finishing the whole thing, he just got up and left.
At least he was honest about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was the 3 of us, and then started going around asking, about qualifications and everything. And out of the 3 of us left, I was the only one that's ever worked in a DC, had ever been on a forklift, and had ever used an RF gun before. So that's a couple of good things going for me right there. Plus, I don't live that far away. It's barely over 3 miles.
So if you had to, you could walk.
Oh no, I wouldn't walk.
No, it's 10 minutes away, but it's on the other end of town.
Yeah.
And he would have to cross a lot of traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's way on the other end of town, and there's at least one major basically the major intersection in town is where we have the north, south, east, and west, and that's it. And it's like, nope. But one up doing the whole thing, we walked around the whole yard. It is for Lowe's. Now, the thing about with that DC is it's not the small stuff that they mess with. Everything they mess with is basically what goes on flatbed trailers. So we're talking all your lumber, all your pipe, shingles, all the big heavy stuff that is not going to go in a cardboard box. Like your fence pickets, even those little concrete blocks for decking, those are out there. T-post. But yeah, it's all the stuff that would actually be picked up by a forklift and put up on the flatbed trailer. Nickel, it'd be nice, but here's something else. The one drawback is it's working outside. So out in the sun, the heat, cold, rain, snow, whatever, you're working outdoors. It's very little being actual indoors at all. To pay good. Hey,
Right.
barbecue.
Hi, barbecue.
Yep.
And don't forget to tell them about what happened when you came to pick me up.
I was to pick her up, and actually she's the one that told me about the place that's right, there is a place of business right outside the lady's house, and said, hey, there's nothing. Yeah, he's over here hairy assing everybody. That's normal. Hey, Jungle Bob.
Hi, Bob.
But
Hey, Bob.
I wound up going over there, put the application in, and the lady says, I don't think they're doing any hiring. I said, okay. I was told to come over here and fill one out. So went to get Crystal, and well, the lady that she was doing the babysitting for, come to find out that's basically where her husband works. And what they do is they do the big air starters, ones like for big rigs, and any other commercial
Hi,
equipment
Special.
that has to have an air starter to get it going. That's why, like, if you hear an 18-wheeler when they go to start up, you hear that kind of weird whining high pitched sound. That's because it's got an air cylinder, all that air and everything going through there, spinning the motor and everything over to turn the engine itself, get it started.
Yeah.
But I was over there and mentioned the fact that, oh, yeah, I told him, says, yeah, it's a pneumatic starter, Pickle.
Yep.
But it's like I mentioned, they're not, doing any kind of hiring right now, or didn't. The lady I was giving, gave the application to, didn't know if they were doing any hiring because they need someone for teardown. And I mentioned the fact, I got a forklift license and everything. All of a sudden, it's like, hang on a minute. She grabs her phone, gets her husband on the phone and everything, says, hey, oh, he does have a forklift license. Next thing I know is we're going back over there into his office, talking to him, and one of the other guys comes over and does an interview with me. So we're talking and everything. So it is further away. The pay is not as much an hour. The good thing is it's inside. Hey, Dave's not here.
Hi,
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
But
Dave. Yeah.
the thing is, it is inside, and using hand tools to disassemble. It's like basically get the starter up on the table and everything, and just start disassembling it, and make sure it's disassembled where you're not destroying it. That way, it can be sit there and rebuilt. Everything cleaned up, figure out what's wrong with it, and
well, she said that a lot of it is oil field,
yep,
airplanes, and others of that magnitude.
Yep.
These are not small starters.
Nope.
And
the guy was saying 100 pounds on some of them.
Yeah.
Is what they're weighing.
And one of the very big companies in pneumatics is who they're working with, and they are actually a full season behind.
Yep.
They're working on winter of last year.
Yep.
So that's the busy season.
But like I said, the disadvantage is it's further away. It's a little bit over $1 less an hour. But wouldn't be walking around outside. It is a Monday through Friday job for sure.
Yep.
I
have Kitten beside me. That's why my arm is stretched back.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a little bit better job, and like I said, working with my hands, which I don't mind. I mean, I'm used to doing stuff like that,
I'll
disassembling
have to
stuff.
come back.
I know Emily's awake. This is normal. That's normal for Emily.
Yeah. But I guess her internet just went.
Well, it's either the internet or her phone.
Yep. Does that thing? Yeah, that's one of the biggest ones that they're doing is for Ingersoll Rand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said that to me. I'm like, dude, what? Excuse me? What?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yep. And but like I said, yeah, I mean it's just the fact that they're doing all the different air starters.
Mm-hmm.
No pickle, you actually have to work for somebody, and to get certified and everything, you have to have a instructor come out and watch you actually perform on it, and make sure you're doing everything properly. And you also have a test and everything you have to do. And that's before they do the hands-on.
Yeah, it's like your driving test. You do your paperwork first, and then you actually go drive.
Hey, Tim. Appreciate you being here.
Hi, Tim.
But yeah, I mean, that right there. Now, the only other the bad part about today is I actually had a interview with Lowe's at their store. Okay. That was supposed to be for today. And it kept getting, the time period and everything kept getting changed. And then finally they said, all right, well, we're going to have to put it off till Friday at, I think, 10:45 or 11. No, it was 11:30. Okay, fine. So I want to, find out about the one for the DC and everything, because it was material handler. And today, after I get back, I get the notification. Oh, and by the way, we're going to have to cancel the one for Friday because that position's already been filled. I'm going, really? Y'all kept wanting to, they kept saying, oh, we don't have time for doing it right now. And they kept pushing the time frame around, as far as which one, Tim? I actually went for 2 interviews today. The one for Lowe's at their DC, and actually went pretty good. Between the 3 of us that actually were there for the entire time, actually had the most experience, since I've already worked with a DC before, especially with a forklift experience and an RF gun. Now, the other one I was just talking about, it's actually rebuilding air starters. And oh boy, I got the neighbor wanting to run his air blower right now. Hopefully it's not that bad.
Pickle, it's actually very similar to a tractor. It's just a different way of driving, because your steering wheel is and it's right between your knees.
Yeah.
But you have levers and stuff for your forklift. So.
Actually, no. On most forklifts, you do have a steering wheel, but you've got the levers for controlling the fork itself.
That's what I'm saying. You've got other levers and things for the rest of it. You got your steering wheel, but it's between your knees.
No, it's actually just like a regular car.
Okay. Well, the last one I dealt with, I sat down and used it, and it was right at above knee level.
Now, the sit down kind, yes, but they also have a stand up kind, and you're actually, the way you're standing in it and everything, you got the control wheel off to your left, and that is your steering, but you've got one joystick and everything for the fork itself, and that controls the speed as far as forwards, backwards, and it also controls the forks themselves. Now, those kind of forks, the stand-up kind, it only, I think, maximum height is probably about 4 feet.
Yeah.
All right, no problem, Tim.
Okay.
I still got some stickers in there. I still got to do a mail call on it. I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's the thing about with this other place I wound up going to. Like I said, it's less money an hour. It's further away, but it's actually being inside a building from start to finish, and then actually working with my hands, basically taking a starter apart. And the one thing the guy was talking about is making sure that it's all taken apart and not to a point where things are damaged and destroyed.
Yep.
Yeah, usually those right there, that one, it only went up about 4 foot at the most. It might have been only 3 feet. It's been a while for that one.
62 or 65 cents per stamp, Tim. Pickle, that would be great. When you get set and you get everything done, Mater has an email and he will exchange addresses and we'll get everything sent out for you too here.
Yeah. But yeah, that one there, the stand-up kind of forklift, that's when I was at CVS. And of course, that's been
Several. Yeah, barbecue, those that go up 60 foot are no. No. But see, and the thing is, if he takes the second job, the person that I helped babysit, if I need something dropped to be taken to her house, or he needs to pick something up from her for me,
I can do it.
Literally, she's what, a block and a half away?
Not even that far, really.
Yeah, she's maybe a block away.
But the thing about it is, her husband's father is what, the owner of the company?
Yeah, Daddy started it all up.
Yeah, and on top of that, it seems that he and I probably would get along good because he likes water.
Hello.
Hey, Maritza.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey, D.
yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. Dina Reed is my friend from high school.
I know.
She knows me better than he does.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing about with that place. And on top of that, yeah, they do have pallets that they don't need. So having a supply of wood again, I would start having that all over.
And the only thing that my friend asked is, could you maybe possibly, hopefully, make me some planters and maybe possibly a chicken coop?
Chicken coop would be no problem. Planters I've already got made.
Yeah.
But like I was telling Crystal, those planters and everything, I would not use that pallet wood for planters. Because that's being, mostly
no, because
pine. Right, it's all pine, and that pine does not work good with moisture. That's why it'd be better for out of cedar. and I can pick up.
I told you, he looks older when he has his beard.
Anyways, I mean,
He does.
I can make a planter box out of like 2 fence pickets, out of 2 cedar fence pickets.
Yeah.
Mind you, those are their what, 6 foot? Now, if I did get the 8-footers, then I'd have no problem making,
Yeah.
making one. Yeah, pickle. I can definitely make a lot out of pallets. It depends upon the wood. Now, that's the main thing. It depends upon what the pallet wood is made out of. The oak, sometimes I use oak, sometimes I use crappy wood, but they're using like regular pine for the pallet, the slats and everything. Those I can take apart easy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
and my friend said somebody had made a pallet out of 2x4s that they literally loaded up into a truck and took it to somebody to throw into a wood chipper.
Yep.
She was like, no.
Yep. And actually, I passed by a place that actually had a whole bunch of those out there. And you can see mounds and mounds of wood chips.
Mm.
Yeah. Of course, if I didn't have to go pick somebody up, I probably would stop and talk to them.
Hey, you got a bunch of soda out of the deal.
I know.
And a really good interview.
That's true.
That's good.
$3,000.
Wow. Let me know their name and everything, and
Sarah.
I can make one a little bit. Hey, Sarah.
Exactly.
But damn, I mean, I need to know, Tim, you need to send me some pictures of that. That way I get some ideas as far as what it looks like.
Exactly, Tim. Or
Right.
Bob.
But yeah, that's the main reason out of the pallet wood and everything. I wouldn't use it for making the planter boxes out of, unless it is, unless it has been sealed up with paint or something like that. Then yeah.
Supposed to bring it back, Layla.
I reach over and baby girl's got her arm. She's got her arms like this. I reach over, she does this.
That's your cat.
I toss Layla her toy and doesn't bring it back.
You can play, but no scratching.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, if you think about it, all my tables and everything was actually made out of pallet wood. The flooring I've got up on top, that was all out of that. Now the bathroom vanity, that was just out of some scrap wood I had around the house.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Tim.
Oh, offer up? Okay. Now, I've seen some ugly pallet bars where literally it looks like all they did was... No, she's over here. She's quiet. She's got a fan. She's got air moving over her. And she's comfy.
Yep. Hey, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
It literally looked like they took 4 pallets, one on each short side and 2 across the front. Took another one, cut it in half, and used that for the shelf inside. And then they put like plywood or some crap over the top to make it a solid. And they took another 2 pallets and brought it up half again. And it was like, you're kidding me.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Got a $2 super chat. Thank you, Jungle Bob, for that. I appreciate that.
But they didn't do anything to make it look good. It looked like they just nailed the pallets together. And it was, you could see everything. You could see, yeah, no. That's some ugly.
I appreciate that, Jungle Bob. That will really help out.
Yep.
Tell you what, y'all man this. I'm going to go inside and get a couple of things to show what I've actually made out of what, I would consider, scrap wood and pallet. So I'll be right back.
Yeah, because
Okay.
y'all guys have seen when I've been before I did all this, yeah, I've seen that, and for $3,000 I would be okay. Let me get my zip ties out and fix my own. Yeah, no. Nice. Yeah, Sarah is crocheting kitty cat blankets, and she's using a 10mm hook, which is barely bigger than mine. But she's also using yarn that is 2 to 4 strands thick, and it's thicker than this. She's making them about 2 foot across by about 2 foot high ish. And she's going to turn in the rest of 55 that she already has done. She's already given them some. So that what she's given them plus what she has in the house is around 55, 58 somewhere. And so her goal is 100 by the end of December, and she's already met that. Already met half of it. So, hey.
Cool.
And she's okay. She's going to put a number up there. So the 37 plus whatever she's got in the house, and she'll give us the final count. Yeah, if I wanted to get rid of yarn, because I have a corner over here that is a pile, but it is donation yarn that I'm going to make into hats or double or triple strand blankets and give those out. If the yarn will not go through my knitting machine, I'll set it off in a different corner, a different container, and that will go to blankets. And if I start running low on yarn, well, once I start running low to the point that my yarn is like 2 or 3 packs high, because that's like that's about 15. If it's 3 packs high, it's about 20 pounds of yarn. So once it gets there, hey, y'all guys need to kick in some.
Yep. Okay, I'm fixing to put myself on solo. Yeah, so I can show this stuff off. Okay, now the first thing that I wound up making is it's basically a crate. I mean, Crystal's got one there that she got from Michael's years ago.
Yeah.
But this is what I make, okay? And this whole thing, that was made out of one piece of a 2x6. Okay? And yes, you can tell that right here, this is where 2 boards were connected together. Okay? But, I mean, even the slab here was all out of 2x6.
Okay, so 37. She is working on blanket 60.
No, Picklet won't. And consider the fact that if you look at the one that Crystal's got in there, when they do the opening right here, they only put a round over on this side. They don't do anything on the inside. I do. I round over on the inside also. That way, when you put your hand through, you're not feeling, not having something sharp edge. Okay.
Cutting your hand up in that.
You can cut your hand up. Plus, on top of that, yes, I do use staples, but here's the thing. I'm also using wood glue. The staples aren't what's holding it. The only thing the staples are doing is holding until the wood glue is dry. The main support is that wood glue. The one that Crystal's got.
And I moved it, so I'll show it to you in a minute.
Right. Well, tell you what, I'm gonna take myself
No,
down.
not yet.
All right. But yeah, this is out of 1 2x6. And all I've done is I've cut it, I've run it. This is just a correct thickness and everything of a 2x. And I've just run it through the table saw to get these boards at 3/8 of an inch thick. But it's like there's 3, 5. So I've got 15. There's 15 of these that I can make. They're 18 inches long. Now, the one thing about with mine is I use longer staples than the ones that she has.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm using glue on it.
Okay. I got
Hey,
mine
you
up
ready?
for you. Yeah.
All right, I'm actually put you on solo.
Yeah, you're gonna have to for this. Okay, you can see right here, kinda, where I stick through and it kinda bumps. It doesn't go. You can see the rounding here, but
There's nothing on the backside.
yeah, there's nothing right there, and that does give it a kind of lip.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that.
He had to go in and add staples.
Yep.
Because there were only 2 staples per slat, and 4 slats, 5 slats.
Right.
None of them are even thickness or anything.
Nope.
And my 12-pound cat over here, I couldn't put her in it and make sure that it would stay together.
Nope.
That one that he's got, the baby that I was babysitting today, she's about 16, 18 pounds. Put her in Mater's crate, and as long as she stayed laid down, I could take off running with her in it, and she would have no problems. I would not want her in this at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the staples I wound up using, okay. Yeah, but it's that wood glue and everything.
Yeah.
Now, for me, Pickle, I use Gorilla wood glue.
He just
That's
made
on-
sure everything lined up flush.
Right. And on top of that, the staples I think they used were maybe 1 inch. I'm using 1.5 inches. So mine are going in deeper.
Yeah.
Plus, like I said, I'm using the wood glue. On the one that she's got, there is no glue at all on there.
There's
Yeah.
my kitten. Hi. This is baby girl.
Now, here's something else I make. It's just a birdhouse. I'm going to put myself solo again.
Yep. Because she's going to get comfortable for a minute. That's
Wrong
not
one.
you.
Yeah, it's the wrong one. Sorry. There we go.
Yeah.
But no, but here is just a regular birdhouse. And this is out,
Biscuit that hurt.
it's just 1 buys that I smooth out, get the right thickness, get them glued together. And I mean, as you can tell, there's like 3 pieces going across there. And now this one was, I think, First Design. Thank you, Pickle.
Something like that.
Yeah, this is like First Design, and it's like I was actually cutting this piece here out to go up there, and then just having the door. Actually, the first ones I didn't ever have doors put on it, so
No.
it was just a display. But on these, I got it set up to where you move the little levers there. You pull that off, and you got access to being inside of it. Okay, so yeah, I know the camera's showing like not out, it's not square. Hey, that's optical illusion by what the camera is showing. Okay, but it is square, and the thing about it is, all I did was I just took more wood, and I just made a couple small pieces, glued it, and stapled on there to have that way you can grab it, put it on there, turn these little levers, and they're just some old nails. And then I got
Yes, sir.
dowel rod. So it's got the regular hole here drilled, drill smaller hole down here, and took a piece of dowel rod, stuck it in there, and got it glued.
Yep.
But these right here, these little arms, these are just nailed in there. They're not glued or anything, but they're just enough tension that way it'll hold the door. Now, the only thing is now instead of having this being separate, I've got the whole thing as one. Because it's like, that's a lot more work I'm doing just to get this one little door. I've got it now to where I'm doing the whole back section comes off.
Yeah, the first couple were called decor items. That is functional decor.
Right.
Because if it cannot be used by the birds, it's not worth doing.
Right. Now, here's one of my planter boxes I made. This is out of the
Fence pickets.
right. And I just got a notification. But yeah, I mean this is out of nothing but cedar fence pickets. Okay. And I think I've got it 12 inches deep. Let me grab my tape measure. That overall height, 13 1/4 inches. And it's like 9 5/8 deep on the inside. So we're talking it's 10 3/4 by should be 10 3/4.
Yeah, that's what I call child size.
But I mean, like 13 1/4 by 13 1/4. So I mean, it's square. It's got the top, pieces. I mean, and you see, I've got the bottom. Now I don't have it sealed up because if you do put something in here, you're definitely going to want water to be able to drain out. So you don't want something like this where it's going to hold the water and rot away the wood.
Yeah.
But being cedar, it's going to last a lot longer than if it was made out of pine.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can get tomatoes in there, and you can
Any
even
other-
put potatoes in it. You're just going to be, when you go to harvest them, you're going to be digging.
Right. But you could do tomatoes. You could do just about any kind of veggie.
Or flowers.
Oh, yeah. Do flowers if you want. I wouldn't be doing watermelons in there. Grapefruit. Well, actually, no, grapefruit comes on a tree. But I wouldn't be, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing, potatoes, sweet potatoes. Carrots you could do. Not as many.
See, and I just am going to be really good and not try and grow stuff because I have this nice little thing called a black thumb when it comes to gardening. I try and I just kill it. Nope, it don't work. I have killed almost mature plants.
Yeah, you could grow strawberries. But I mean, yeah, you could grow just, like I said, main thing is for flowers. That's the main thing. Um, but it's designed that way you could, put whatever you want in there, and it's not gonna hold the water, the moisture, and everything in there. And cedar, now it's gonna absorb all that moisture, but it's not gonna rot away.
No, some women can actually get stuff to grow. I'm not
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
My grandparents were farmers. I was about 7 when they let me go play in the garden, and I was helping water the plant. Yeah, no. After that, I was banned from the garden.
She didn't water them; she drowned them.
No, and the bad thing is, Grandma was right behind me helping me,
Oh,
and I still, because of that, I still got grounded.
yeah. But one thing I wound up doing also is I had all the leftovers from when I made the fence pickets. Right, that's good, Sarah.
Yeah.
And you can always turn them into pickles later.
There we go.
Yep.
Emily's back.
I'm back.
You
I had to let it cool down a little bit.
Hey, yeah, that's something Sarah could do. She could just start picking on a pickle. But no, all the extras and everything, I had some that were like 5 or 6 inches in length. And like, what do I do with them? And I started looking, and I cut them down to a certain size, started making little coasters out of them. So I didn't, like I said, didn't have anything else to do with them. I mean, they were just crap. So I figured, why not try and make coasters and everything out of them. We wound up loading everything up into the car, and it was like $25 to go get a spot at the little flea market.
Farmer's market.
Farmer's market, right.
Yeah.
The only thing we wound up selling was, now the coasters, I had 2 for $5. We sold 4 sets.
Yeah.
Paid $20, and it cost us $25 to get the spot. So we actually lost $5.
Yep.
The lady actually asked me if I was be wanting to come back. I just flat out told her, says, unless start getting some sales, no, because it's a big flop. I mean, why pay for something when I'm going to be?
Yeah, he told me we didn't even make our booth rent today, so I can't come back because it's not profitable for me.
Right.
She's like, oh, darn it. But my
Yeah.
crafting group, we've got 2 booths. So that's 2 10x10 spots. And then one of them, husband has a spot.
Yep.
So they're spending $50 on 2 booths, and one of them is spending an extra $25 on her husband's booth.
That's $75 right there.
He does
Cornhole.
like the Connect 4, the outside Connect 4 cornholes. He's got plank chairs where you take them. Got 2 pieces of wood and you connect them, and that's a chair. So if you go instant fishing chair, they're engraved on the back piece and the seat. And I took some whitewash cloths because that's the only cotton I had with me at the time. Had this one, this size, 2 for $8. I got about 3 people. I had one of them go, oh, I can make that. I was like, thank you. Have a nice day.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like I said, the only thing we sold was 4 sets, which would have been 8 coasters.
Yeah, $20.
Yeah. I see a pickle. Appreciate you being here.
Bye, Pickle.
I'll keep everybody updated on it.
Have y'all thought about getting a peddler's license and setting up at like a bank when it's closed on Sunday or something?
I hadn't thought about that. I mean, we do have
Just
like
saying.
well, once a month we do have a thing downtown where they shut off part of Main Street and get people come out there. Now I have never checked with the Chamber of Commerce on how much that would be. Now I have never checked with the Chamber of Commerce. How much that would be.
Whoops.
Arnie.
Layla. We'll blame it on the cat. She's normally a phone warmer, so.
Yeah.
Now that lady at that little farmer's market, she was talking about they're going to have one. It was supposed to be, when was it supposed to be? This month?
No, I think it's next month.
Okay.
After Labor Day, they're going to have a big one that they have I want to say the school parking lot.
No, it's at some park.
Yeah, they go somewhere else, and it's like 4 or 5 times the size of what we were at.
Yeah.
And you pay $50 to get in there, but
it was 25 also.
if you have not been at the farmer's market, you pay
Right.
$50.
All right.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I mean, that first time, going to that one, that definitely left a sour taste in my mouth. It's like, really? I'm going through all this work, do all this, and nobody's interested in buying any of it.
Well, we had one lady interested in the crates for her daughter, but she wasn't willing to pay the $35 we were asking.
Nope.
And my crate was $10 when I bought it, and that's been a few years. Now you go to Hobby Lobby, Home Depot, Michael's, Joann's, you're paying $15. Walmart, you're paying $20.
Yeah.
So $35 for his, which is bigger, sturdier, and
Actually, same size. It's same size.
no, it's bigger than mine.
It's same size.
Okay, I thought it was bigger.
Oh, you had made some, Mater?
Do what?
You had made some crates?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I just had that one out here. I just set it down too.
Behind you.
And it's this one right here. I made it. That was made out of a 2x6.
Mhm.
Actually, I can make. Give me a 8-foot 2x6. I can make 2 of those. And
You live closer, I'd buy them from you.
But the thing about it is, like Crystal was saying, okay, yeah, it's more money, but the thing about it is, it's better built quality. And
yeah.
I mean, you can't. I mean, what you're going to buy at Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Michael's, places like that, you got someplace overseas and everything, and you got one machine that's cutting the pieces out, to one size. That's all it's doing. It's just cutting constantly that one size. Then you got another machine doing a different size, and then you got everybody. They're getting everything, and they're just starting to assemble it. You might have a machine that's putting the hole and everything in there, and it's just going down the row. It's all automated. There's nothing really hands-on to it. Quality-wise, it's not there. These are built one at a time, and you got all the hands-on, doing the gluing of each individual board. But that's the thing about anything I make, it's all done one at a time. There's no production line going. All right, see, it does nothing. Appreciate you being here. But
You got cookies. Have fun.
Yeah. But that's the thing about the stuff that I wound up doing is the fact is that it's not a production run. It's all custom made. I mean, what was it? I did 2 sets that they were where they went down. So I had 3 of them and they all fit inside one. You had
Mhm.
one and then the next one fit inside and a third one. Like a Russian nesting doll.
Night, Antonio.
All right, see you, Antonio. Appreciate you being here.
Antonio.
Bye, Antonio.
But yeah, I did a couple of those for a couple of benefits and everything. And it's like, since I had the table saw and everything, made it a lot easier to make stuff. Figure why not? And then I wanted to see some videos on YouTube about making planter boxes out of cedar fence pickets and everything. I'm going, well, I don't have 6 or 8 footers, but I got all these other pieces that were cut off ones. It's like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
I just started doing that. Like I said, I wound up making them and took them out there to that farmer's market. No interest. They liked them, but nope. Now the bad part is, Crystal and I, we actually saw them at Walmart, and they were what, $40 at Walmart? I think they're like $40 or $50 at Walmart. And I'm looking at the quality and everything, and I'm going, no, the ones I'm going to make are going to be a lot better than that.
Okay, I'm sorry, what? Your mother decided that it's morning.
The planter boxes at Walmart?
$35 for slightly bigger than what you got. And then they had ones that had metal sides that were $55 because
Yeah.
they were the tin roof metal. So it's
Yeah. The corrugated.
corrugated. That's it.
Yeah, corrugated like tin roof. Yeah. But mine were all out of cedar, and I think they were using what, pine?
Yeah, they were. One of them that I looked at, it was the side post was cracked.
Yep.
It didn't have a knot in it. It was cracked and it was chipped. And I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
And somebody
Well,
said, well, I can buy it at Walmart. Yeah, you can buy it at Walmart. Let's go with the cheap one, $35. Okay, Walmart has several thousand stores. So
Yeah.
they're buying those by the shipping container. And they are paying probably
$10
$4 per planter, and they're paying an extra $1.50 to ship it, and then when it hits their DC in whatever port, okay, it gets shipped to they take half a container to different DCs and drop them, and each store only gets like 10 or 15. So cost wise, they're making $30-$40. They're making a ton of money,
Right.
and it's the quality. You're getting what they pay for.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're getting the quality is crap. And like I said, now I guarantee you something like that is not going to hold up anywhere near what I make.
Nope.
No.
So did you get the coloring books, Arnie?
No, I hello. Dolly cart.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm always doing stuff and taking things for my mom, so I got this to make it a little easier.
How's she doing?
She's doing okay.
They're still not going to let her come home yet?
No.
Yeah. My phone's just saying we're supposed to be like 105 tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah. So that means that the heat index is going to be like 120.
Maybe 110, 112.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll probably hear more back from the place dealing with the air starters. Probably a lot faster I will from Lowe's.
Yeah.
And Lowe's, I already know that, I won't know anything till Thursday on that one. And, they say, okay, once we do that, once we get through with the interviews, we'll basically call everybody back in that we like and basically do the job, basically like a second interview and then, offer the job and see if they're interested still.
Yeah. So if he, either way, if he gets the job or not, wherever, I just have to worry about a week from today is my doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
And that's at 1 in the afternoon.
I have a doctor's appointment that day too.
Yes, but yours is not to get a full complete checkup from the head down because you haven't been to the doctor in 15 years, except for emergency room visits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yay, she's back. Should we worry?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
It's not like she's up on panel.
I know. But yeah, like I said, as far as dealing with the two jobs and everything, I mean, it's one of these numbers as far as, which way would I rather go? I mean, do I want to go one that is further away, less money an hour, but I'm inside, or stick to the one that's close by, more money an hour, but chances are I'd be working outside in the heat, the rain, cold, all the time.
I'd want the inside job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's what, a 20-minute drive?
Yeah, something like that.
20-minute drive, and he seemed to get along with the interviewer. Yep.
Yep.
Aw. And he knows the guy's son, the owner's son, not very well, but if he would get his butt to church with me on Sundays, which you are going this coming Sunday. Do you want to sleep? Do you want to sleep in your garage tonight?
No.
Okay, I will make you because I will lock the back door.
Remember, I got a key.
I don't care. You're not getting out of it this coming Sunday.
As long as we make a pit stop afterwards.
Maybe.
No maybes about it.
I'm not going to have to bribe you to go to church.
I'm bribing you.
You paying?
Hey, at least I'm talking about just going to walk back down to Corsicana.
Yeah, I need to go to Corsicana though.
True, you do need, because there's that one. Corsicana's got a store down
Hi,
there.
Uncle Mark.
Hey, Uncle Mark.
See, he agrees with me.
I don't. I just do a little jab here and there. Well, okay. Great thing about it is right now I do have health insurance.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I feel so sorry for you, Uncle Mark.
Yeah. I was able to get health insurance for us in June.
Yep.
So, but it took, okay, he's got these appointments in June and the first week of July. Fine. You go. End of June, I made a call to get my appointment set up because, oh, yay, he can go back to work now. Cool. I have time to go to a doctor.
Yep.
Because I would have no problem not going to a doctor if he's still not able to go to work.
Right.
Because getting him out and working is what needs to be done.
Right. That's a priority, and I've been out there looking. And the weird thing about it is that the second interview, I probably wouldn't have even gotten it if it hadn't been for who she was babysitting for. Yeah.
Basically, I got it. I talked at my crafting group that he's done. He can go back to work.
Yep.
And the person I was babysitting for, she goes, they may be hiring at the shop. I said, give me the information. And then we went to
An interview.
not necessarily Scott.
No.
It will depend on you.
Well,
Normally they will give you a month or two after you start working. I will talk to them beforehand because they have to call me about renewal.
Right. And the thing about it is, that right there, right now we're not paying anything for the health insurance, but if we're able to keep it and everything, oh, and by the way, you're making money. Okay, so you'll be able to keep it, but this is how much it's going to cost now.
Yeah, and it's an offshoot of the Obamacare.
Yep.
But it's not crap Obamacare.
Right. And the nice thing about it is, it's part of the Baylor Scott and White hospital system.
Yeah. Well, you tell Uncle Mark because he got busy and couldn't come in. So you repeat.
Right. The first interview, within 5 minutes, we were down from 4 down to 3 because one guy, she started asking, well, we're going to be doing background check and we're going to be doing drug tests and everything. He goes, well, he has something on his background. And she kind of asked and everything. Come to find out he had a felony cocaine from like about 7 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
And let's just say he literally got up and walked away.
He bowed out.
Like, okay, well, I guess that's going to rule me out, so I might as well not even keep going. So it left 3 of us. Out of the 3, I was the only one that's ever had experience on a forklift, experience with an RF gun, and experience working in a DC. None of the others had ever done it before. So that's how that one went this morning with Lowe's. The other one I was not even planning for because didn't even know about it until I was actually on my way to get her. Is a place that's, literally. Yeah, but Briggs, I checked and everything. They were wanting over $600 a month for health insurance.
Oh.
Yeah, $600.
And that actually was through
Blue Cross Blue Shield.
healthcaremarketplace.gov.
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually, but I think that was actually offered by Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Yes, yours was.
Yeah. And it's like, nope. And everybody goes, oh, they're one of the cheapest ones. I put all the information in. No.
Yeah.
And someone's going, well, how come you don't have health insurance? I said, $600 a month. They go, what? I go, yep.
And with his previous boss having under, I think it's under 20 employees, where if it's if it's 19 or lower, you don't have to carry insurance. You just have to carry workman's comp.
Yep.
If you get that 20th one, it may be 25. I don't know if they changed it. But you get that last employee, you have to offer insurance through the company at a barely discounted rate.
Yep.
And carry the workman's comp. So
My phone's too hot. I gotta go.
okay,
All
stay
right.
safe. We'll talk to you next time,
Hey,
Emily.
Emily.
All right. But anyways, the other place I wound up going to, it's less. Yeah, it is less money an hour. It's further away, but it's all indoors. Whereas the one for Lowe's, it's basically outdoors in the heat, cold, rain, snow, monsoon, whatever the weather's like outside. That's the only thing there. And right now, I prefer driving a little bit further and making a little bit less money an hour, because right now, with what they're wanting to offer, it's not much less than what I was actually making beforehand. And right now, making $0 an hour is not a lot. And what they're willing to offer, yeah, I'd be willing to take that.
Yes, Briggs, we all pay, but if you can't afford to pay, that will help keep the prices down for if you have to go in for a major surgery. If you have some kind of insurance, even if it's the crappy government insurance.
No. Yeah, but if you're only getting take home and everything, with what I was getting at the beginning, that's about half the damn paycheck.
Yeah.
I mean, now if I was taking home, say, $5,000 a month, okay, no big deal on $600 a month. But with what I was taking home, no, that's almost a third of of the entire take home pay. No.
Yeah, when I was working, I did all that. Oh, you've got to pay because I had children. I couldn't leave them on state. I had to pay for them. I would have had to pay $850 a month. Okay. $850. Let's see. $200 a week I got paid every week. So $200, that's my electric bill.
Yeah.
$170. That was my water bill. Then I got used the rest of that $225 I was bringing home a week for food. My gas bill was about $100. Okay. That's gas and food. And the last paycheck a month was rent. And I also had to take that out of some of the other checks. Man, so $850 when my take home was roughly $900 a month.
Hey, Tommy.
That would not have worked.
Yeah.
So because my children were on state insurance, and I have no problem admitting that because state insurance in Oklahoma for minors is damn good.
Yep.
Okay, they were signed up on state insurance, which is standard when you have a child. They sign you up, and if you're making enough money to pay for your own, they drop it. Okay, I let my kids have the state insurance, and I paid my bills. I didn't have insurance for. I had it for 6 weeks after my son was born. That was it. That's the last time I had had insurance. My son was 6 weeks old. Yeah, I've heard that.
Yep.
Scott, Mark, I've heard that, Uncle Mark, and you're not the only one that has that system. And from what I have heard, that type of system, it's good for people that
Right. Until you need something done. Then, yeah. Yeah, Briggs, but the thing about it is for most people, okay, car payment, everything like that, utilities and everything, for a normal person, $600 a month cannot be afforded.
No. And Briggs, you're lucky. You've been able to work enough in your lifetime to pay everything off to
Right.
where you are at the point you just have to fix your cars if they need it, pay for your utilities, pay for your food, pay your taxes, and insurance. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of outstanding bills.
Yep.
Okay. Someone like me, I'm working 45 hours a week at $9-10 an hour. I'm having to pay rent, I'm having to pay bills and all that. If I had any money left over, it was $10 and $15 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When I started crocheting, I literally went to Walmart and got Super Saver because they didn't have mainstays at the time. They had just started bringing it back after I'd been crocheting. Okay, I went and bought 3 balls of Red Heart. That took up all my disposable income for the month. I made a hat and scarf. Okay, and that's I saved up my money. I had $30 the next month of disposable income. Oh, I went to the thrift store because that's where 90% of my yarn came from for the first 2 years I was crocheting. I spent $10 on yarn. The other $20 I spent on shoes for my daughter for soccer. So, you know,
Yep.
it's a lot different if you don't have disposable income. And if you're like me, you ain't got it.
Yeah, but Briggs, think
Okay.
about it like this. My income right now is at 0. That is what my monthly income is right now, is 0. So how am I supposed to pay $600 a month when I don't even have a job and I don't have an income?
No, Briggs, I'm saying when I was working before I met Mater, that was my disposable income. There is more available now, but it's his mother's money.
Yep.
I don't use that.
Right. And the thing about it is, I mean, we're trying to get the bills and everything paid off because I don't even remember how much is still owed on the Lowe's card for the roof that was put on the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there was other things that my mom had charged and everything, but she was paying like minimum amount a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you're supposed to be paying more than that. And everybody says that, yeah. You don't pay just the minimum.
But when I came in, she had about 8 credit cards. So.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, Arnie. What were you going to say?
Yeah, that's what my mom was beginning to do. She would pay the minimum amount on this and that and something else and some other thing is. And then one day I looked at it, and but by the time you pay the minimum, it's right back to where it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Exactly, Mark. They're going up.
Yep. Because you got the interest charge and everything. That's where it hits you.
so then I started going to the bank, and I looked at everything and like, oh, this is 150, this is 500. So I just took the money out of my mom's account, which was all pertaining to her, and I just paid them off.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing right now. It would be, but I mean that would actually be more money an hour than what I'd be getting. But yeah, I mean, say if I got something where I'm bringing home 600 a week, so that'd be what, that 2,400 a month. Yeah, I could. That would be good. I'd be able to get
Yeah,
some things
I got
done
a couple
for
of
sure.
bills you can pay off real quick with that.
Right. And on top of that, I'd be able to see about not only get my bike ready and everything, because right now, since there's a screw up on the insurance, I don't even have insurance on it right now.
Yeah.
So I still gotta get the tire on there. I gotta get insurance and everything going on it again. I don't even know how much that's gonna cost me. Then on
Yeah.
top of that, then I gotta go get inspection and tagged and everything, just so I can even ride it. That right there is going to be right around $100. Okay, just to be able to get on it and ride it, that's going to cost me about $100 at least, if not more than that. My truck, getting that all fixed and getting it ready to be back on the road. That right there would be almost 2 months paychecks.
Yeah. And having a second vehicle would help a lot, because if he's at work and we need groceries, I can go get that. I can
Right.
go get it.
And right now, when I need basically the front end on that Caliber needs to be rebuilt. Need new struts and everything for it, all the way around, really. Don't even have the money to get those right now. So yeah, if I got my bike going, got the truck going, then the next thing would be to get the Caliber fixed. Hey Wayne, appreciate you being here.
Hi, Wayne.
But get that all done. Then that way, yeah, we would have basically we'd have 3 vehicles: the truck, the car, and the motorcycle.
Yeah. And with the motor, if he took the second job, the motorcycle would be would not be used for going out there, because there's about 3 miles of gravel road.
No, it's not gravel.
No, there are some places that are gravel.
No, there's
All
no
right,
gravel. Yeah, but with the price of gas and everything, Briggs,
Yeah.
I put $20 in gas in the car today. Barely half a tank. That wasn't even 6 gallons of gas.
Yeah.
Okay, I can fill the bike up for right now. It probably
For that
costs me,
much.
right? It probably cost me $13 to fill the bike up, and I could probably go. Say if I got that job up there rebuilding them starters, I could go a week on 1 tank of gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, see you, Uncle Mark. Appreciate you being
Night,
here.
Uncle Mark.
Bye, Mark.
Ouch, Wayne.
Yeah, because I think we were paying what, $3.34 a gallon right now.
Yeah.
That's for regular. Now, mind you, on the motorcycle, I'm have to pay for premium.
Yeah.
So that's more money a gallon. That's at least 20 to 30 cents more a gallon.
Yeah, the bike is a toy, but it is a useful toy.
Right.
That's the thing. If I could handle the shifting on the bike, yeah, he would have no problem leaving it for me. But I don't have the balance, and I don't remember the shifting. So that's not a useful toy for me. But for him to go, back and forth to work, Briggs, it depends on the weather, because he has ridden in December.
I've ridden it in December, January, February. I rode that bike year round The only time I don't ride it is in the rain or when there's ice on the ground.
Yeah.
But I have ridden it in the cold and everything. I mean, I've talked about the time I rode from Waco back home and it was like 18 degrees.
Ooh.
Now, mind you, yeah, it took me about 2 hours to get that far because the wind chill I found out was like -9. No, we can do, we've already got the budget and everything figured out. We've already got stuff taken care of. Get the job. We've already got everything planned out as far as what to get done first.
And it was planned out on, okay, if you get a job, any job, I don't
Right.
care if it's $7.25 an hour, you're
Right.
saving X amount of money per paycheck to get this done, and we'll figure out what the amount is on your second full paycheck.
Right. The first priority is to getting the motorcycle legal again. Second would be getting the truck up and going.
No, car, then truck.
No.
Car inspection is next month.
Okay. They're not going to say anything about the suspension.
Yeah, but
and
we got to get it legal, which was the inspection and stuff next month.
Inspection does not count when it comes to suspension.
I know.
They're not going to say anything about it the way it is right now. The only thing they're going to be concerned about is, are all the lights working? Does it pass the emissions? Does windshield wipers and everything work?
Okay, so
Are the tires good?
Yeah, we got to get the bike. That won't take much or long. We've got to get the car, which is $100, $120 to get it done, and then we start saving the money for the truck.
Okay.
Because that's the one that's going to hit.
No, I'm saying truck, get it operational again, because it's going to be a lot easier if that is ready to go, no problems, and then we can get started on the car because it can be down and we still have the truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
no, if we
Anyway.
get the bike going, car goes down, then we got nothing. Got no way of transporting anything. The truck is going to be the next thing to get operational. That way, parts and everything and anything else can be moved. Then we get started on the car. So we got to have a second primary vehicle operational, which would be the truck. Then it would be getting the car fixed. The car would pass inspection right now.
Okay, see, I didn't know that because I haven't had to deal with the inspection. By the
And
time I was driving, Oklahoma had said 2 inspections.
Yeah, but like I said, I know what the car would take to get past inspection. The car would pass inspection right now.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not worried about the suspension on it because they're not going to be checking for that.
Okay.
That's why I say get the truck done. Then we go back and see about getting the car fixed. Because if it's going to take 2 weeks to get the car done and we've only got the bike, how the hell are we going to be able to get groceries and stuff like that? See? Yeah, but if we got to go and say, take my mom somewhere, no. That's what I'm saying. No, get the truck going first, or actually second. The bike is not going to be taking all that much. All I got to do is get that tube and everything put in the tire, get it remounted, get the insurance on it going again, get inspection done, get the tags. Actually, between the insurance and tags, that's going to be almost $150. Like I said, then get the truck going. Briggs, okay, that would be nice, but how you going to be able to show me how to do it when I don't even have the money to pay for anything? That's the first thing. You gotta get a job first and start getting things done. I've already got priorities as far as how I want to get it done, not the way you want to.
And
It's my life, how I'm gonna get done. Yeah,
okay.
I appreciate the input, but it's my stuff, how I'm gonna get it done.
And that's we will do some tweaking and adjusting when when time gets here.
Yeah. And I don't have shocks, I've got struts on that car. All the way around. And all 4 struts need to get replaced. The front is not going to be as hard as the rear. The rear, you basically got to rip out the interior just to get to the mounting points. Yeah, you literally have to rip out the sides on everything. Well,
Okay,
I don't know
like
if
I
they're
said, Bricks, I haven't dealt with that because Oklahoma quit doing inspections when I was 15.
Yep.
That's
Hey.
been almost 30 years ago.
Yep.
So
But that's one thing I do know, like I said, because I could order the parts. Actually, where is that? Because I found, yes, I looked on eBay and everything, and parts and everything are one hell of a lot cheaper through eBay.
and you can get them through dealers and companies that are reputable.
And yes, I know strut is glorified shock. Yes, I know that.
But when it comes to ordering, you got to say strut or you can strut or shock. That I do know.
Right. Hey, right now I can get just the front struts. I'm looking at $116.55 plus tax. That's for 2 struts. Okay, that's off of eBay. Now, if I go over here to, let me go look up O'Reilly's and see what they have to say. Because I can guarantee you what they're going to want is a lot more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. $170 each.
For 170.
$170 each. So that's $340 for both of them through O'Reilly's.
Yeah, no.
Now, mind you, that is Master Pro. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. It's probably their house brand. If I want to go Monroe, it's $186 each.
Mm.
Now they do have a Monroe
No
Quick
yawning,
Start.
Arnie.
Yeah. They've got another one. It's $154 each. I go KYB, which is a good brand name. That's $172 each.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, and like I said, these are each, not
Not like eBay where you can get the pair.
all right. You say Rock Auto, okay, fine. Let's see how much Rock Auto is, and I guarantee you that they're not going to be as cheap.
No, they won't be the eBay cheap, but maybe they're cheaper than O'Reilly's.
I'm looking right now.
Ooh. Okay. Pardon me. Well, and no, he's not sponsored by Coke. It's just my drink of choice today.
Yeah.
Well, somebody got a copyright strike for literally getting their drink, pouring it into a cup, and drinking it on panel.
Yeah.
And on a live stream, and it's like, you're going to get in trouble for the drinks you buy at your store.
All right, now here's the thing. Okay, I'm looking at Rock Auto right now, and for a Ultra Power, which I have no idea on that, they're saying front left, which really is not going to matter. Okay, so they're basically $51 a piece. Okay, so going through Rock Auto, I can get front, both of them in the front for what, 102?
102. That's a little bit cheaper than eBay, but is there's shipping costs and stuff, right?
I'm looking on it right now. Let's see what they have to say. Tell you what. I'm going to put that into cart. And that's the front left. So we'll go front right, which I don't know what the difference is. So we're gonna get this all figured out, how much everything would be. Okay, they want a shipping amount. All right, I've been looking at 128.06.
Is that before or after shipping?
That's after shipping. That's total.
Okay, and on eBay you said it was 116. Are they charging shipping?
Let me look. Free shipping. We're going to add tax. So I could get them, free
That's
shipping.
about the same price.
Yeah, it's going to come out to about the same price. Now, here's something I'm going to be looking at. Warranty. Because here's the thing, okay? Rock Auto or eBay, I'm not going to get, if I have a problem with it, I'm going to take it off the car. I got to send it to them, and I'm going to have to wait for them to get it and then send the thing back.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's something else. I found both of them for $115 with a 1-year warranty.
Okay.
So there's 3 of them on here, $115 free shipping, and got a 1-year warranty. What's the warranty on the ones that are at Rock Auto? Let's just see. Let's see if I can find out what the warranty is. Oh, it doesn't want to say what the warranty is on here. Oh, 12 months. So 1 year. So basically the same price. I mean, it's going to be Rock Auto or eBay. It's going to be about the same kind of price. It doesn't matter, on there. And still have a 1-year warranty on it. So is it better for me to go to O'Reilly's, pay more money that might have a better warranty? I don't know, but here's the thing. Like I said, something goes wrong with it, yeah, I can take it off, take it over to O'Reilly's, and get a replacement right then and there. But if I have, say, get one 6 months down the road, say I got a Rock Auto, okay, and if it's worn out, something on there. So am I going to take that thing off and ship it back to them, pay the shipping to have them send it back to them, which is probably going to be $30-$40. Then I got to wait a week or two before they ship me a new one, plus more shipping. And the car's down for 2 or 3 weeks. That's the way I'm going to look at it. Yeah, it might be normal warranty, but I do know that I believe that Monroe and KYB, yeah, they're more expensive, but they have a longer warranty on their stuff. I'll go back over to O'Reilly's, see what I can find. See what's up. Let me go find that KYB and everything. Tell you what, I'm gonna look up this Master Pro and see what their warranty is on. Oh, well, what do you know? Limited lifetime warranty. In other words, it's warranted for as long as I've got the car. So anything goes wrong with it, I can take it off, take it over, back it over to O'Reilly's. Hey, give me a brand new one right then and there. Bring it back home, slap it back on. It's $170. So is it worth paying, $340 plus tax or something like that? Maybe, maybe not. That's the way I'm looking at it. But it's the same thing. Let's see what the KYB or the Monroe is. And that the Monroe's got a lifetime warranty on it. Now, mind you, that is with a brand new spring and everything, which is the only way to go right now.
Okay, we have a Zoomies.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, well, she's decided that your mother's room is her room.
Ah.
And so, well, it's the kitten. She can have fun. But right now, she's zooming to eat, zooming to go. And you got 5 minutes.
All right. KYB, it's got a lifetime warranty. Some of them will actually say, even on wear and tear. Depends upon the manufacturer, Briggs.
Yeah.
That all depends upon manufacturer. Hey, I work for Montgomery Wards. You would not believe how many Monroe struts or shocks and everything I replaced that were covered under warranty. Customer didn't have to pay anything for the shock. They had to pay for labor, but not for the shock itself. And that included being worn out. So I know that from a fact, from experience. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that would be getting the car up and going, replacing the front rear struts on it, because it does bottom out, or if we hit a bump or something, it really hits hard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because them front struts are definitely shot on it. They need to be replaced. They've been needing to get replaced. But yeah, I mean, get a few things done on the car. But like I said, see about getting that truck operational again. I mean, hell, I could be able to pull the transmission out and get a complete rebuild kit for it and rebuild it, put it back in, and go from there. And then whatever else is wrong with it, I can get fixed on it. Get the insurance going on it again. What's the matter, Arnie? Didn't take enough cat naps today?
No, that would be me.
No. But yeah, like I said, get the truck up and going again before doing the struts and everything on the car. Yeah, but you probably have to do all the maintenance like that normal on it. Hey, Ariel.
Hey, Ariel.
Ariel, you come
Ariel.
in right as we're fixing to leave in a minute or two.
Yep, got about 2.5 minutes. But yeah, that's what the plan is. It depends upon how things go. What job I get, how much I'm getting paid. I mean, that's going to depend upon a lot of things. Okay, but then, like I said, now you're talking about all 4 struts, but now, like I said, I go through eBay and I found a complete set of front struts with sway bar links, in and outer tie rod ends. I think for about $250, I can get all 4 struts, in and outer tie rod ends, sway bar links, bushings, all that kind of stuff. Basically, where I can rebuild the whole thing, and they included lower control arms, brand new lower control arms for it. So I can rebuild the front end of the car and front and rear end of that car for less than what you found at Parts Geek.
But it is an option. It just depends on where our budget will depend on what we've got available, and that's going to be down the road.
Right.
He's wanting to improve the computer. That ain't happening right now.
No. Well, that's not priority. That's the thing there. Oh, that's you, Briggs. That's what. I mean, hey Tony, how you doing?
Hi, Tony.
Coming in right. I'm fixing to shut it all down too. I got about 1.5 minutes left to go. But yeah, like I said, it just depends upon which job is offered to me, what the pay is, and everything, and what bills we've got going. And that's going to determine where everything's going to get spent out. I mean, of course, now one thing is, got to get a bank. Got to get a bank account going also. Now, do I go back to the same one I had? I don't know. Do I go to a different one? Don't know yet. It's going to, it's just going to determine where I want to go. Because the bank I did have, I still owe them some money. So if I open up an account, I'll probably have to pay that money back still.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll have to get that paid back. I know.
Yeah.
But well, I know it's already past 9 o'clock, and I actually got late started getting this going.
And today's trash day.
Yep. So I need to get this shut down. So I appreciate everybody coming up and chat and everything. I'll keep everybody up to date as far as You would, Sarah. You didn't making me any. How rude. But anyways,
I tell you to make your own anyway.
I know. I already got some in there. But anyways, I'll let everybody, keep everybody updated as far as the job offers and stuff like that, whether I get something or not. Appreciate having Arnie in here. I know I had Emily in earlier a couple of times, but I appreciate everybody being here. Y'all stay tuned in Wednesday. Might give you an update.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
So everybody, y'all have a good night. Stay safe. God bless. And we'll see you Wednesday.